Hi students, happy summer. Please do make sure that throughout June and July when we're not seeing each other that you are practicing, making a regular practice routine for yourself. You can always go on YouTube, go to Skylark Voice Studio and check out any of my warm-ups. But this one that we're doing today is actually designed to just be used again and again and again in addition to singing your songs. And it's really designed to get you into your body from toe to head, head down to toe, to remind you about alignment, to remind you about breath support, and then to warm up your voice a little bit. So the first thing we are going to do is talk about alignment. Make sure to start by checking in to make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. So shoulders down to the feet. My feet are shoulder width apart. Next, the knees, we'll turn to the side. The knees are relaxed. Notice they're not super bent, but they're not rigid and locked. They're relaxed. The hip joints, the joints that bend when we go to sit down in a chair or when we go to do a squat, those also are relaxed. So I'm going to go back to the beginning again real quick. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are relaxed, and hip joints are relaxed. We're going to skip the midsection for now. Come up to the sternum or the heart center. You want to feel like your heart center is gently being pulled out so that your shoulders are able to drop down. And then notice that your arms are nice and relaxed at your sides. I'm going to come forward again. So again, feet are shoulder width apart, knees are relaxed, hip joints are relaxed, and there's a gentle pull at my sternum or heart center that allows my shoulders to fall back and my arms to relax at my sides. So here's me from the front and from the sides. Notice also that as soon as the sternum gets pulled out, the head falls back. A big mistake that a lot of singers make is this forward head and frankly, kind of entire spine posture. But as a singer, we need to be sitting with with our spine very much aligned. It's almost like you could sit down onto your spine, which comes all the way back down through here and ends at the coccyx down here. You could sit down onto that, like a mini squat at any time. Final step is to imagine that you've got a string pulling the top of your head up towards the ceiling. So almost an imaginary string here at the heart center, and then up towards the ceiling at the crown of the head. So here's from the side, and here's from the front. Every time you go to practice singing, every time you get on stage to perform, come into your body in this way, okay? All right, the very next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna practice our inhale. Make sure that on your inhale that you are not bringing your head forward, but rather staying in alignment and driving out belly, ribs, sides, and back. Because remember, on the inhale, the diaphragm, which sits on top of the stomach, pushes down and out. So on my inhale, it's, for some people, they feel more from the sides. So I'm going to stand like this and show you. Some people feel it in the back. So for them, it's wherever you feel your expansion, focus on that. But the bottom line is, regardless of where you feel it, when you inhale, something in here needs to be visibly expanding. Put your hands there when you practice. If you're not feeling yourself expand, lie down on the floor. Put something like a book on your belly, and you should, imagine the floor is back here for me, you should feel belly rise on your inhale, fall on your exhale. Book move away and up towards the ceiling. On your inhale, fall on your exhale, and keep practicing on the floor until you are comfortable enough with that feeling in your body to start doing it standing up. Oftentimes it's an abdominal tension issue. Okay, then the next step is that we're going to add a But remember, the inhale is just as important as any sound you make as a singer. So it's On the inhale, drive ribs, belly, sides, back, lower back, out. And then your remember with breath support, you continue driving all of those out. Is I'll do that from the side. My head stays back. I continue to drive out. Start practicing these on your own. Your head is back. If you need to sit down into it to keep yourself from that's fine. Head is back. And remember, there's no there's no pushing. It's quite the opposite. It's continue to drive the belly, the sides, the back, and the ribs out. Keep practicing those. And remember, this is not associated with pitch. Try some low. Try some high. So you can pause this and do this for a little while, okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add pitch to this. And that's going to be on this note. But remember, just because you start singing doesn't mean you're going to fundamentally do anything different with your voice. So whether I go or doesn't change what I do in my body. So watch. In both cases, I'm driving ribs, belly, sides, and back out. And then I'm continuing to do that to make my sound. Your speaking voice and your singing voice are the same thing. So don't do anything different in your body when you sing versus speak. So it's Let's have you try that. Okay, let's have you try. Let's try. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and again, feel free to pause and do as many of those as you want to do. We're going relatively quickly through any exercises. Next one we're going to do is that I said no exercise. And the idea behind this, again, is that speaking and singing should fundamentally feel pretty similar. So you're going to start by checking in with your alignment. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are relaxed. Hips are relaxed. Gentle pull out at the sternum. Shoulders are back and down. Arms are relaxed at the sides. Chin is tucked. Neck is long. Head is pulled gently up towards the ceiling. Try saying, I said no. Check in with yourself that your head is staying back as you do that and you're driving out at the belly and really dropping the jaw. I said no. Also add to this concept feeling long, bright, stretchy, open vowels. Do a bunch of these. Try them low. I said no. Try them high. Keep the head back, open here, drop the jaw. Think one stream of air. I said no. Obviously within your comfort range. I said no. I said no. Notice that I'm speaking with breath support, meaning I'm going from vowel to vowel, one stream of air, opening my mouth a lot, pushing ribs, belly, sides, back out, so that I can feel exactly what it's going to feel like when I go to sing it. So now we will go to singing it, which will feel exactly the same. So now try I said no. Try faster. I said no. Try. I said no. Before doing that, for that one, in order to prepare for it, I did sit down into it a little bit and brought my head back a little bit. I said no. And then let's have one more thrown into the mix. How about I said no. Okay, so friends, I'm not going to throw any more at you. This is plenty, but I'm going to really quickly review. The big things are this combination of alignment and breath support. So it's always going to be coming into the body immediately when you practice or when you perform. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are relaxed, hips are relaxed, midsection is ready for breath support. Shoulders are back and down, sternum is gently pulled out, chin is tucked, neck is long, head is gently pulled up towards the ceiling. From the side, the head is back. Think of leading with the heart, leading with the belly, letting the head stay back even though we really, really want to pull it forward. Practice sitting down, letting the head stay back. Beyond that, it's a lot of just feeling into breath support, driving the ribs and belly out on your inhale and continuing to drive the ribs and belly out as you go. Opening your mouth more than you think you need to as you release on a very consistent stream of air. Also, just have so much fun. The more you lean into your character and believe yourself, the more your audience will believe you. Have an excellent summer, and I can't wait to see you all in August. Bye-bye.